morning. It is a Wednesday. Time for a reader question. If you are here, let me know in the comments. I would love to say hello to you. It is beautiful here today. Hey, Susan. Susan's in the house. How are you? It is gorgeous here today. I have been sitting outside on the catio writing. I have already gotten, I'm writing on today Rowena is just underneath me. I'm writing on Mother's Day Murder, and if you don't know, that is the serial that we are reading in our Patreon group, and I have just love this series. So much so that it is so hard to write in the camper series, just because I am loving who Violet Reinammer is turned out to be. And her mother is visiting in Holiday Junction, and she is bringing the Southern to the series. Because a lot of people say, oh, well, where is Holiday Junction? I don't know a town like this in the United States. It's not. It's in my head. It's in Tanya Land. So, yeah, so it is it's not necessarily Southern. It's not necessarily any part. But Mama and Violet are really the only two Southern people in Holiday Junction. And boy, is she so much fun to write. And we didn't get to meet Violet's mom in the camper series. But I mean, hilarious. Anyways, we are here today to answer a reader question. And actually, I need to go grab my iPad so I can look up to see, to get a question. I'm not really put together. Hold on. I am gonna go look. So I see Susan is here today. If anybody else is here, say hello so we could say hi to you. Let's see if I can find a reader's question. I got to pull up Facebook and go back. So anyways, I think I see Leslie Lawrence. Hey, Leslie, how are you today? Are you doing well? I hope you are doing well. We are here answering a reader question, which I've got to pull up. Good morning, Carrie. How are you? Are you doing well? I hope so. Let me go to I'm looking for a reader question, because y'all know that I am not fully always prepared. Leslie said she's good. She says how. Oh, I can't see all that. Maybe you're asking how am I doing? Maybe I am good. I've been writing like a mad fiend. Let's see. All right, here we are. Let's take a reader question from Pauline Rice. Pauline Rice. There it is. Pauline asks, okay, she said, how do you find the time to write so many books, and do you ever sleep? I am going to say great question. I answered this. I'm typing back to Pauline to let her know that I'm answering the question. I answered this today on the author page. Tanya Kappas Books. So anyways, Pauline, your question is, how do you find the time to write so many books, and do you ever sleep? So that's a great question, and I get that a lot from people. So I do not, now I am an empty nester and I work full time as an author. So I spend a lot of times at home up here by myself, and I do a lot of writing, and I don't really watch TV a lot. And I don't read a whole lot outside of like nonfiction books. So I find myself with a lot more time now that I am empty nesting and all my kids are grown and out of college now. So I have the time. So how I structure my day is I do a lot of things like I do some meditating. I also go for a daily walk. I also do jazzercise every day, so I keep my mind mentally fit and my creativity stirred. Last night, I sat on our front porch. I had a live with my business coach at 7. Her name is Amber McHugh. She is a real life business coach. And so I had that at 7 to 8, and then from 8 until 10, Eddie and I sat on the front back porch in our rocking chairs, and I just started talking about what I was going to write today and tell him what was on the agenda for the stories and the plot. So I went to bed knowing exactly what I was going to write. And I always leave off the day. So I've already written a couple thousand words this morning, and I stopped to come to answer a reader question, but I know exactly where I'm going to pick up, because I will write a chapter for a few thousand words and then start the next chapter, and actually start the next chapter in a few sentences, and then kind of do some that will start that chapter, so I know when I open up my document exactly where I need to start. So that helps me write fast. I'm a fast writer. It helps me get the words on the page. It helps me know where I'm going, because really overnight somehow when I talk about it, when I talk to Eddie about it, or even just kind of go over my notes before bed, it's like something magical happens in my sleep, and subconsciously I know exactly, what I'm going to be writing the next day. So I get up, I do meditation, and I will generally, I always get ready for the day, like I'm going to my job, and then I sit down and write what was in my head. Also, while I'm getting ready for the day, I don't know if you ever heard this, but a lot of authors, well, for me, if I am having what people would call stuck, I don't believe in writer's block. So if you're stuck, I think there are things that you're not doing right. Either your book isn't going the way it needs to go, so you need to reread what you wrote, and then that's what happened. Or you just need to take a break for the day. So for me, I always get that creative juice in the morning when I take my shower, and then all of a sudden things pop into my head. So that, or a scene might pop into my head. So I can write those really quickly. So in the afternoon, after I've written about 4,000 words in the morning, it's almost time for lunch. So I'll stop, I'll have lunch, I'll put everything away, and then in the afternoon, what I do is I will do the business side of things. Like this week, every day I have a business meeting for the next quarter, planning that out with my business coach every day this week at 1. So from 1 to 2, I will be on a Zoom call with her about that. But then at 2 o'clock until 4, I will have some business things I need to take care of. Like today, a lot of my readers were born in June. I have over 4,000 birthday cards to send out in June to my readers who are signed up for the birthday club. And with that said, I've got to write some of those out. So I will grab a cup of coffee. I don't care if it's hot. I love hot coffee on a hot day. And I will sit there for an hour and try to knock some of those out. But I also know that I work on a second writing project in the afternoon. And it just might like be 600 words or maybe 1,000 words that I can knock out in a half of an hour. And it just becomes my second project. So I have a first project where I write 4,000 words in the morning, and then I have a second project that will become the first project when the first project that I'm currently working on is completed. Then I will start a new second project. So that is how I have so many books out and how I write so many books. And I just just do a second book in the afternoon that just, 600 words, 700 words, 1,000 words gets you closer to the finish line. And do I ever sleep? Yes. I actually go to sleep every night at 10 o'clock. And Eddie, as you know, he is coming to work full time at the books. He is currently transitioning out of his current job where he's been for 35 years. And so he is going to be working here full time starting in June. And so tomorrow he's part-time there now, transitioning out. So he is there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, he will be working for the books. So currently though, we go to bed at 10 o'clock and he gets up at 5 to go to work. And I told him when he comes to work for Kappas Books, he can't be doing that. We're going to be sleeping in. So anyways, I sleep from 10 until about 7, sometimes 6:30. And then that's a full 8 hours sleep. And really, that's all I need. And it's, that's when I sleep, but also my mind is always percolating. So Pauline, I think that was an amazing question. I hope I answered that. You guys, thank you so much for coming. I will be live again this coming Wednesday, or you can always jump over in the Cozy Crew and I will post all those links for you there. I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. I love you all, and I will see you next Wednesday. Have a wonderful rest of your week.